Hello there. Good afternoon. Good day. I don't know which one is going to be around your house or wherever you're watching me from. But how are you? I hope you're good. My name is Olupumi Adewale Babatunde. On my channel today, we're going to be discussing preparing for wedding. Ah, hey! I love weddings, but I love weddings. I love, love weddings. Oh boy. Okay. Today I'm not going to bother about talking about the marriage itself. That's a talk for another day. But I want to give some hints for ladies preparing for their wedding. Maybe you're already planning, he has proposed, and then you're thinking, what do I do? What don't I do? Since those who are watching me are from different countries, different backgrounds, cultures, and what have you, the things I'm bringing up now are things which are general, very, very general. But I feel it's important to tell you these things now. Okay. Of course, it's a thing of joy. You are glad, you know there's that day coming. I hope you are confident about it that really this is what you should be doing. This is the person you should spend the rest of your life with. I like to quickly drop this thought. There's a difference between being excited about an upcoming wedding and being at peace or joyful about the fact that truly this is the marriage you are going to build. So be sure about those two things. You don't just want to be excited. I've heard too many times of stories of people, and I actually have met a few people who were just excited. People are asking them crucial questions they can't answer. They know that there's something that is happening that is not right, but no, they forge ahead, and unfortunately, they now regret it. So please, the fact that you're excited doesn't mean this is where you should be. Peace of mind is the crucial test. Do you have peace of mind about this? Okay. So I'm giving some counsel about what you should do, what you shouldn't do while preparing. One, I'll request that you please calm down. I'm busting your bubble, Shay. Sorry. Calm down. Let me quickly say, and I'm sure you know I talk a lot about Bible-based life and all. If you are going to build a Bible-based life, if you are going to build a marriage based on God's word, where God will be glorified, I can assure you, you are straight up the devil's enemy. Don't get it wrong. You are the devil's enemy at that point. Because he doesn't want you to build that home. He doesn't want you to have that home. Where God will be glorified, you will have godly seed. You will teach them God's ways. You will live life according to God's word. God will be glorified. He will not be, no. Just know that the moment you said that yes to that man, even when the man was thinking about it, and both of you are children of God, war has begun. So be alert. You need to be calm. Two, a wedding does not have to be expensive. I'm saying this because a lot of times it's tempting. You've seen how this person did that, the person did their souvenirs, the person did their ashrebi in this manner, there was class of ashrebi, maybe for 5 years it was, okay, in Yoruba land we do this thing of, in Nigeria actually, we do yardage of clothes, and I say for 5 yardage of clothes, maybe it's going to be 50,000 naira, and you are feeling like, wow, that person did it, I should be able to beat it, and relax. Even if you don't have that amount of money to spend or that amount of money flowing in towards your direction, just know that you are not unfortunate. Your wedding will be held, you cut your coat according to your size, and it will still be beautiful and lovely. Besides that, just tell yourself it is just the state of life I am in. That's all. Your finance will be better in future. If you want, when you're 20 years in marriage, you can have a big celebration, do all the grand style you want to go, no problem. But don't use the issue of expense to weigh down your planning for wedding. Because sometimes some people do it to the extent that they keep postponing dates and then they fall into sexual immorality. It could have been avoided. Or they just keep getting worried about money, 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 start picking fights with one another. I've heard too many stories of people who complain and then later on they say things to each other, all on the place of money. You didn't give me enough, with the wedding is not going to look as grand, ABCD. No, 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 relax, relax. Two is that start planning early. Don't wait until last minute and tell yourself, my friends will rally around me. God forbid something happens to your friends or your family, or something happens, or something happens to your own finance. Maybe you even have a very good paying job and then something else happens. Please start planning early. Even before you're married, start to plan some things that you clearly understand in your mind. This will be done, this will not be done. Plan as early as possible. It is always wise to be calm on the wedding day, especially the wedding week. For me, 2 weeks before my wedding, I had finished most of everything. Almost everything. The only things that I had to do close to that time were Jara. I just decided, okay, maybe 3 days before the wedding, I decided, let me have a few more, what is it called? Takeaway cups that you label your name. I can't remember what we call it now. Souvenirs, sorry. Let me just buy a few more. So I bought a few more, maybe Thursday morning before my wedding. I had planned and finished. I told myself no. I remember saying one of my pastors gave counsel about it. He said, anything on your wedding day that is not available, it means God did not want you to use it. Just settle it in your mind. Don't make yourself all agitated. No, you don't need it that. But you need your rest. You need to be calm. You need to be serene all through that week. So please plan early. Um, Learn to honor those who deserve it. And I'm going to say this one well because I know there's this saying, and we say in our generation, it's my wedding. It's my wedding. Okay, I agree with you. It's your wedding. You are the one getting married. But it's not your event solely. Honor those who deserve to be honored. I'm not trying to scare you because some people may curse you, some people, some iyaje, witches. May curse you or be upset. That's not really my concern. My concern is, see, your father and mother, uncles and aunties. Recently, we had a wedding in my family. One of my cousins got married. He doesn't know the number of us who have been dreaming of his wedding. We've been excited. We just couldn't start bombarding him with questions of when you get married now. You know that kind of guy, when are you married? When you get married? We were excited. Each and every one, even with those of my siblings who are not so expressive guys, men don't talk so much. But people were happy. When we eventually heard this guy is getting married, there was this excitement in us. So please honor those who deserve to be honored. Though. Do not take people for granted. The day you were born, a whole family was excited that you had come into the earth. Even when you were in your mother's womb, she had started to dream of, okay, someday he will enter primary, secondary, or whatever kind of school it is. He would have a degree, he will I will see his wedding, I'll see his grandchildren. Please honor those who deserve to be honored. Do not take people for granted. Just be wise. Another thing I would ask that you do is be careful about those you bring on board to handle your wedding. I know I am not trying to scare you about demonic involvement, but you will be foolhardy to say you do not know that there are demons on earth and sometimes their agents are human beings. Be careful. Be careful. Be wise. Be wise. Don't just bring just anybody. The person just wants to be involved. If you let me not cause a fight. No, be wise. Sometimes the way to say no is a very graceful manner in which the person will even feel honored. Okay. Discipline yourself with asking for help. Sometimes we do it and it's very upsetting. People will send you an SMS. A person who has not spoken with me for the last 5 years will send me an SMS and say, I'm preparing for wedding, what will be your contribution? And I look at you and I'm like, eh? If nothing more, honor yourself now. Why will you do that? So be careful, please. Don't do that going around pleading for money. People do special cards and what have you and start making demands. Please honor yourself, okay? Do not compare yourself with other friends. That's very important. Your friend had this, did not have that. Great. Celebrate with the person. Your own will be different. You can even find your own. I remember a friend who got married and she used keke napep. Those of us know that keke napep is a tricycle. It's like, people will think of limousine, a Benz, a Jeep, decorated. She decided she wanted keke napep. I don't know whether it was finance, but I just know she made it unique. Do your own thing, your own way. Some people will wear agbada, as in Yoruba land, we wear this ofi. It's a complete, one of our materials is a bit expensive. Not too expensive, but a bit. The other alternative is to sew with normal lace material. That's another kind of material that's cheaper. It of course has grades, so let me tell you that. Look for what suits you. Let people talk. Ah, they didn't have money. Wait, when you now grow later and you become whatever, has it, because you didn't spend so much money on your wedding day, has it nullified your wedding? Has it nullified your marriage? No. So enjoy what it is you have. Even cheap things are not so bad. Be wise. Okay. Another thing I'll ask is that please watch your attitude and your thoughts. The devil will bring all kinds to you. Watch your attitude. Let me also say that yes, your wedding day is a day of joy, but you'll be shocked that that is the period months before the wedding and even the wedding day when some people just start behaving as though they're under some kind of influence. Be mindful. There are people who behave crazily. I had an experience a few days to my wedding, a person who I knew, I can still say as far as humanly possible that she's a Christian, she loves God and what have you. The things she did to me before the wedding, God so kind, someone else had called me, a friend, and said, no matter what anybody does, don't get angry. So I just kept looking at her like, it helps because you will lose your temper, you will say things you shouldn't say, you will embarrass your family, you would say things with your in-laws later on if you're in my side of the country where they will insult you if you're not careful. And they will not listen to you that someone triggered it though. Please be wise. Comport yourself with honor. There are some things you can let go of. Allow them go. Some people will behave in nasty ways. Pray about it, but keep your calm. I mean it. Keep your calm. I started with it, I'm ending with it. Keep your calm. You're about to create something that is going to glorify God and the heavens will be glad. That should tell you the devil will not be happy. Keep your calm. Keep praying. Even if it means that you have to start speaking in tongues all through the day. Just keep on in your spirit man and be alert. You are laughing, you are smiling, you are singing, you are everything, all the dance steps, but keep your calm. Okay, I'm not trying to get you afraid of your wedding. Please enjoy the day. Enjoy, be alert. You, of course, that's why I said get enough rest. Don't wait until last minute and what have you. Enjoy the day. So have a lovely day. Enjoy yourself. Like, share, subscribe. It's my normal request. I'd love for you to do that. Do that to bless me and to honor me too. Leave your comments, even if you disagree. Then please share your own views about what you expect people to, you think people should do. Maybe you learned some mistakes you made and what have you. Please learn some lessons. Share them here. Someone may read and have good guidance for some other time. And yes, I mustn't forget counseling. Sit down with good counselors. Be careful who counsels you. I am one person who believes a lot in grace-based marriages. That's another theme I'll discuss some other day, and I'll also refer you to the books of those who authored it and have been championing it. I have found it so very enriching for my home. Grace-based. Be careful what you build. Because some people give you counsel and it is as... I will leave you at that. Have a blessed day. Bye.